Hello friends, happy Monday. Okay, we're gonna do experiments today. I'm so excited to share this with you. This live is gonna be all about testing your hair to see if you have any damage or what that damage may be like using something called a porosity test. So this is a little test that I have people do so that we can help them get the best recommendations for their hair, because the state of your hair, the porosity of your hair, all of these different things matter. So let me tell you a little bit about it first. What is the porosity of your hair and why is this important? So you either have low porosity hair or you have high porosity hair, okay? If you have low porosity hair, this means your hair is not super porous. It can't absorb moisture or water or things like that, products, as well as high porosity hair can, okay? Low porosity hair means the outer layer, the cuticles of your hair, are closed. They're tight together, okay? So for moisture and water and products to be able to pass through, to actually be able to nourish the inner layers of the hair, it can't do that as well when you have low porosity hair. High porosity hair, you have spaces in between the cuticles of the outer layer of your hair, okay? They may even be lifted like this. So high porosity hair is often hair that has damage. Now damage can come from multiple different things. I did a live on damage just a few days back. So if you need more education and learning about different types of hair damage to help you identify what kind of damage you might have, to help you identify how you can fix it, you'll want to take a peek back at that other live, okay? So this porosity test is to help you understand if your hair is really good and able to absorb moisture and water and the products that you're using, or if it's not really able to, okay? So I have two bowls. I have two bowls. This is my mom's bowl, and this is my bowl. And all we did is I just took a hair, well, two hairs from my brush, and Mom took a couple of hairs from her brush, and we put them in each of these bowls of water, okay? Now your hair is gonna do like one of a few things. The hair is either going to float on top of the water, the hair is either going to sink to the bottom of the bowl in the water, or it might like kind of do something in the middle of the two, okay? So my hair, I don't think you're really good. Oh, you can see it. That's how thick and coarse my gorgeous hair is, y'all. Look at that curly in there. Look at it. Look at it. So that is, I have two different types of hair, which I found out when I did this test today. I've never actually done the porosity test on myself until today. So I have really thin, straight hairs. They're probably newer hairs, I would assume. And then I have these like thick, coarse, dark, curly hairs. So my thick hair, it is very highly porous. It's sunk right to the bottom, that little curl there, okay? My other hair, it's just sitting, floating right on top of the water. So this tells me that I have both types of hair coming out of my head right now. High porosity hair and low porosity hair. Mom's hair is like doing some weird thing. Like part of her hairs are floating and part of them are sinking. It can't really make up its mind what it is or what it wants to do. So I received this from another newer client the other day. She was like, well, I think the roots are floating and the ends are sinking. So now again, when the hair sinks, this tells us it's high porosity, which means those cuticles are spacious or lifted, right? The hair is able to absorb the moisture, absorb water better. Now here's the flip side of high porosity and low porosity hair, okay? With high porosity hair, your hair has those closed cuticles. It's harder for it to absorb moisture, okay? But once the moisture is in, low porosity hair tends to hold on to that moisture better over time. Whereas high porosity hair, like mine, it loves the moisture. It can absorb it so fast. It absorbs water. My hair dries so fast after it's wet. It just absorbs it all. But the moisture can leave my hair just as easily as it can absorb, okay? So there's a flip side to both. Now, knowing the porosity of your hair is really important to help you figure out what kind of products you need to use and how to use those products. because if your hair can't absorb moisture, we're going to need to do some more intense work on it. If your hair is really high porosity because of damage that you have, we're going to want to heal that damage so that your hair isn't always letting out as much moisture as you're feeding it, right? We want your hair to be able to hold on to that a little bit more. Is it good to only shampoo or wash hair every 3 days? So wash schedule is totally different for each and every person. If you want to talk more about a unique wash schedule for you, please send me a message and we can chat in the DMs about like your unique scalp and hair and what's going on for you, because hair and products and wash schedules are totally not a one-size-fits-all, and I can help you customize that process to really make sure you're getting the best results. So this is the porosity test. I highly recommend y'all go do this porosity test. Check out what is going on with your hair. Like I said, if it's high porosity, we want to help introduce moisture and also work on fixing any of that damage that is happening that has, you know, created all those spaces and lifts in that outer layer, that outer cuticle of your hair. Because when we heal that, when we fix those cuticles, when we fix that outer layer, it's going to help the hair be able to hold on to and retain moisture and nourishment much better. So that's what I began to see when I switched out my products. Was these products were actually able to not only get into my high porosity hair, but they've been helping to fix all the damage I had, which was causing my hair to be more and more and more dry over time, right? No other products or like natural foods or anything that I used on my hair previously actually had the ability to fix that damage, repair the damage that I had. I had damage from sea, from sun, from salt, from, you know, using heat on it in the past, just using crappy products overall. And switching out my products was the #1 game changer in helping my hair hold on to and retain more moisture. And this is why my beautiful curls have returned. You know my triangle head story if you've watched my lives. I used to be the puffy, my ends were just so broken and dead and dry. They puffed out like this, and I just had a triangle shaped head and hair. So it's very different now. But this is the power of knowing the porosity of your hair. Then we can work with your unique hair type and recommend the best kind of products and the best regimen that's going to be for you. Somebody with high porosity hair and somebody with low porosity hair, they have different needs, right? You have different needs. So this is one assessment I like to do with all of my people to help educate them on what is going on with their strands and also help them know how they can fix it. So Mom's really excited. Aren't you excited?
I am excited.
Her products are on the way. We have to ship them all the way down here from Canada, so it takes us a little longer, but y'all, we'd wait years for these products. They are the greatest in the whole world. So highly recommend go and watch some of my other live videos. That'll give you some more product information and things like that. I just came here to show y'all this porosity test and talk to you about hair porosity. So why don't you go do this hair porosity test, put a strand or two of your hair in a bowl of water and message me and let me know what happens. Tell me the porosity of your hair. Does it sink? Does it absorb the water? Does it sink to the bottom? Is it high porosity or is it floating on top? Is it low porosity or does it kind of do something in the middle?
Crazy like mine.
Crazy like Mom's hair. Oh, y'all should see her hair right now.
Okay, just it.
Here, we'll do her before and after right now. So this is her before, okay? Before. So you can see she has very intense curls as well. Now she has some old bleach and stuff like that in her hair, so we're going to be working on helping her with that damage and fixing that, as well as like, you know, controlling the frizz and the curls and really helping those curls be nourished and healthy. So we're very excited for her and her journey. But yes, if y'all have any questions about the products, about making the switch over to the best products in the world, to the #1 anti-aging luxury hair care, so that you can heal your curls or heal your damage or fix any other concerns that you have, send me a message. First, start with this porosity test, then let me know what is going on with your hair, and then I can give you some customized recommendations and we can make the magic happen from there. But I hope you all have the best day ever. Bye!